We're getting somewhere on the frames, but not very far. The bees have been smelling the wax smell, and so they've been congregating in here. We're trying to not let too many in, but that's what's up. Anyway, we're in here because we need to grab a box with some, I don't know if I want this one. It's got some of the new wax on it. I think I want all drawn comb because, well, we got a surprise. Let's see, what's this one? Oh, it's not all drawn either. Okay. This one I'll have to do. It's got some drawn in it and some just wax. So, some drawn, more drawn. That's going to have to be it. Here's the bees. Here's a box. And there they are. Dang it. They couldn't let it be easy this time. That's a good, 30 feet? 35 feet? We're gonna try to figure this one out. You've seen the sheet trick already. This one's going to be a fun one to attempt. We'll see. Here's my game plan. I have this string, and I have this house knob because it's got some weight to it. I have some throw bags for doing like arborist type of work, and it's for my hunting setup, but I got my throw bags stuck in a tree this last deer season, and they're still there. I saw them the other day. So this is my next best bet. And I gotta try to throw this up through the tree above the branch, and then I'm gonna just yank, shake the tree, and have the bees fall down onto this sheet. First we gotta throw this up into the tree though. So I'm gonna hope to not hit the branch and knock the bees off right away. I want to get this up kind of up and over kind of clean and not affect the bees right off. But then once all that's done, shake it and have the bees come down. They'll kind of fall as a group if I do it right, and hopefully land right on the sheet. Maybe the other side better. Let's see. Oh, just by the way, I just started sprinkling. Oh, just short. I knew it wasn't enough strength, dang it. Heads up. Coming at you with a 1 pound weight. Face. Come on. It's not good to have that spike on there either. Oh, straight up. Phew. Come on, straight up again. Out of practice. Here we go. Get over there. Dang it. Just hit the branch. Ah. Got it. All right, come on down. Come on down. There we go. Okay. We're over it. All right, let's see what happens when I pull the rope. Or the string. All right, here we go. Oh, breaking some sticks. Don't want all that in there. One, two, three. Back up they go. See if any of them figured it out. Sort of like, hey, this is kind of a nice spot. There's bees everywhere. Back up they go. Huh?
Surveying her up?
No, we got a swarm of bees up in the tree up here, and I'm trying to get them back down.
Oh.
So, they should be all right, but I can't guarantee it.
I ain't worried about them.
All right.
I hang out with them at the bird feeder.
I don't know if I'm gonna get that queen to drop down. I've got a beehive down here. Some of them are kind of checking it out, and it's kind of chilly. They don't really want to fly if they don't have to. I don't know the next best option. All right, plan 2. Take 2.
You got around the right limb.
Yeah, I did all right on that, but let's see what we can do here. I don't know if I'm going to have success today. I'm trying. Knocks the camper over. They just won't leave that alone. Trying to get him to drop down to that box. I think we might have to leave the rope in the tree and come back tomorrow and see if they're still up there, because I gotta work in the morning and I don't know. It's getting later. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a lid on this box. I'm gonna go get some lemongrass oil and put just a little bit in there, and I'm gonna hope that some of these bees are gonna scout this area out and go back up there and say, hey, I found a spot, and hopefully they'll swarm into the box. They're landing back up there on the tree again. I just don't think they're gonna come down here. I don't think the queen is coming, for one. There's a lot of them checking the box out, and so I'm gonna hope for the best. I'm gonna leave the rope in the tree, and I think that's gonna be it. I got some lemongrass oil. I'm gonna wipe it on a couple frames and drop it down in there. Smells pretty good. To me. The bees are kind of buzzing towards it a little bit. Oh, and they're sniffing it right on the board. That was pretty cool. Let's try again. A few more smelling at it. Ooh, that one just got me. Ah. Hate when they sting me in the ankle. Woo! Oh, that hurts. Come on down, girls. It's a little bit more of a capture than the other ones. Or a little bit more intense anyways. I think there's some of them starting to like it. There we go. Starting to get more interest in it. I mean, we got to get that queen to get out of that tree. If I'm not careful, I'm going to lose my tree. My rope is starting to slip. So they're starting to spread out on that whole branch now, like probably 10 feet of it. And they're really down into that crotch of it. So, I don't know. I think, like I said, I'm gonna give it a break. And maybe tomorrow they'll make their way into the box. It's looking pretty promising, and I'm gonna have to give you a reenactment because I didn't get any video, but I had to change tactics a little bit, and I'll show you what I mean. You see a ladder behind there, and it's a pretty good size ladder. It's up there pretty good. Those bees were right at the top of the ladder, and what I did is I took one of the frames out of that box and I went up to the top and I used the frame to get some bees on and brought them down, And I did that a couple times this morning at like 7:30. And when I came back, there were no bees in the box. All of them were back to the tree again. And that was at about 11. So I had bought a really nice spray bottle and filled it with sugar water, and I went back up to the top and I sprayed the cluster, the swarm cluster, with sugar water, and took 3 different frames that I sprayed with sugar water also up there. And as I would brush bees on, I would spray the swarm some more with sugar water, because as you brushed the bees on the outside that had sugar water on them, the bees underneath didn't. Sprayed with sugar water, that gave them something to eat on. It caused them to not be able to fly as much, and it kind of took their focus off of what was going on. And I brought like 5 or 6 framefuls of bees from up in the tree down. Tried to look for the queen, and I couldn't find her on any of the frames, but I'm pretty sure that she was on one of them, because they are all really working that box now, and there's no bees in the tree. Joy called me later on in the day and said, there are no bees in the tree, and there's a ton of bees on the box. So I'm pretty sure we're good. Now I'll show you where I was in the tree and how it went down. Not sure if you can see it, but this branch is still a little shiny from the sugar water that I sprayed. The whole tree has a little sheen to it. And the bees were from right here up to this crotch right here. And they were bearded off and hanging down. They were around this tree branch and up this one a little bit. And so I just took this sugar water and sprayed, and the bees have been coming up for that stuff. And then I sprayed the frame here. I had sprayed the whole thing. This one isn't fully combed. The other ones had full comb on them. And then I just took it and shoved it into and kind of slowly pulled up till the frame was full. And worked when I went down to the box and put the first 2 frames in, and then the 3rd frame I just kept on coming up, taking bees and going down and shaking the bees into the box. And like I said, I had checked and I never did see a queen, but she definitely got in the box because all the other bees are down there with her. Oh, that thing was up there. I'm going to call this a success. The bees are in the box. Tonight I will, once it's dark, I'm going to take the box, I'm going to put it over with all the other bees and clean all this up. That one was a little bit harder of a swarm than the other ones that we've caught so far. Had to really work at that. It was up there quite a ways. Tried the shakeout method. Tried the lemongrass scent. Tried taking just a couple of frames worth of bees down. None of that seemed to work until I really brought a lot of them down, and then they found where she was, and now they're home. So anyways, you've seen a couple different ways of how to capture your bees, and that one was another success. They're trying to find the top. They'll find the bottom here in a second. It just takes them a little while. Anyway, that's going to be it for that video on another swarm capture. Try not to let your bees swarm. That's how it is. But like I said, this year they built up super fast. So anyway, that's it. I want to thank you for watching. I just hope that you are having a great time with your bees if you have them, and hopefully I can teach you some things if you keep coming back. Thanks for swinging by. Hope you hit the like button and maybe leave a comment below. And if you hit that subscribe, that'd be awesome. And I just want to let you know that we love you, God loves you, and we will see you on the next one. Happy beekeeping. Have a great one.